The champ better competition? Can we have the right to see the champ perform at her highest level? Can we do that? I'm Mr. A. You're watching Double RT Boxing. We're talking about Alejandra Jimenez, the female heavyweight champion. She defended her crown once again on the 25th. This is a catch up post fight recap. She defeated Maria Jose Velis. Now she improves to 10-0 with 8 KOs. Maria falls to 1-4. Now Maria, I wanted to do a breakdown and prediction on this fight, but up until the last minute, I couldn't find. It was to Alexandra versus TBA for the longest time, so I just went on and was covering other fights. I like Alexandra. I think she's a very skillful fighter. She's showing progression as her career is going on, but I think she is being slowed down by the competition she is being given. So I don't know if it's her team or is it a division itself. Now I know the division has a little bit to go with it. It's not the steepest division, female heavyweights, but I believe it's better to people out there than what she's has been given. And we will go into that a little shortly. But like I said, Jimenez is a skillful fighter, and she's getting better as it goes along. And you can see her jab has gotten better. Her body, her fluency of going up and down in her work. She's not just a lump, just a girl who lumps around the ring, trying to use her size against you. She has gotten quicker on her feet. She has gotten a snappier jab. She's not just rapidly firing combinations together. She's actually, you can see how she plots them. Boom, 1-2 to the body, then back up top. So you can see so much progression with the champion. She just needs that competition so we could be fully and properly entertained by her talent. Now, her fight in Maria was a 1-round TKO. Maria came in off a loss. Her last fight was in April of this year. So again, like I said, a last minute. It wasn't even a last minute fill-in. She had no opponent, and this is who they chose. Maria was ranked number 20th, and I'm pretty sure 1 through 15 or 2 through 15 would have changed their schedule. Maybe for a chance at the heavyweight champion. But the top one is some very very old, like in their 45, 46. So you gotta start from like 4 down. And I looked at them. They fought like in November. I mean not November. They fought in September. Number 5 fought in September. So it was questionable. So this fight right here, Maria comes in I think like at 205 since April. So she did not look in the greatest shape. She looked very big and loose. So she's coming out with a strong pump and jab, just trying to show some grit, show some forward action to Alexandra. And Alexandra just keeping her calm, 1-2s, 1-1s, keeping her very calm. A slow dig to the body, slow dig to the body. Ones, just going through the motions. Because if you watch Alexandra, this girl could throw combinations at a good rate. She's a barn burner. Her that was probably her only problem. She fought too fast. So now she wasn't even slowing it down. It was just emotion. If you want to even say sparring, now she just started landing some as a minute when she started turning it on. Remember it's a 2-minute round, so she's keeping it calm. And then she started digging 1, 2, 3, 4s to the body. By this time they worked themselves. They did like 2 circles around the ring. Then they work themselves down to the red corner. She cracks Maria. Maria like turns sideways, and then Alexandra goes there and it just stops. Like yeah, because then Maria's already turned sideways. The ref's in there. That's how through the motions Alejandra was going. She was just like just stopped like up, and she just turned around. And usually when Alex has Alejandra when she wins, she's a very animated champion. Like yeah, I think maybe it's starting to get to her. Like I want to fight. The spirit in her is I want to fight people, and she knows this was not an opponent for her, because she just turned around like walked to her corner. Usually she's like she's doing all that. She just walked to her corner. Like it was like it was just too easy. You didn't really get to, as fans of boxing, we didn't really get to see a fair assessment of the champ. Because I said it was no feeling. That was the opponent they gave her. Now, talking into her career, her 10th fight, like I said, Maria she fought 4 times in 2017. We're going to go over this. Just talk about the champion. The competition they're giving her, she's looking good, but they need to do better. She's 30 years old. She's a champion. I don't want to say. I know people say, "Oh, they're a young champion. Let them progress." Well, you got the belt. You got the belt. There ain't no progression. Yeah, you could progress slightly through your voluntaries, but your mandatories are if they're good, they're good. Take your progression smoothly through your voluntaries. Now, today she fought, or not the 25th, she fought Maria. And said also before that she fought Vanessa Leope. I like that. I thought it was gonna be a good fight. I give credit for the way she took out Vanessa aggressively, quickly. Punches were sharp, accurate, force behind them. Then also in the note, she fought before Vanessa. She fought Martha at 6'17". Now this is where it gets a little weird. Martha was a super middleweight. They took her up from 167 to 184 to fight the champion. So the champion knocked her out. And before that, she fought 422 2017. So that was, like I said, this is her first fight of 2017, and that was she knocked that lady out in the first round, and that was a 46-year-old. And before she fought the champion on that night, her last fight was 2015. Exactly. And then number 5, her last fight was in 2014 before she fought in 2016. So and then number 6, she fought Carmen, who they also brung up, and she last fought before she fought her in 2015. She last fought in 2013. So she had 3 opponents within her last 5 fight with 2-year layoffs. It's like, come on, feed it. Like I said, even if you're feeding her 1-and-1 opponents, let them be relevant, active heavyweights. It's their debut. We get it. Division ain't big, but don't feed people off 2-year layoffs. It gives her no credibility. Like I said, if you want her to progress, let her beat all the debut heavyweights. Let her beat the 1 and 2s, the 2 and 3s. Active fighters. Clean out the division. There's no. You can't say nothing if your division is small, but you're cleaning out all the young active fighters. And, hey, they're active, they're young. I'm knocking them out. I'm finishing them off. When you 2-year layoffs, it's not good. WBC, it's not good. At least as my opinion. Mr.A right here on RRT Boxing, where we talk boxing. That is my little Mr.A's thought, since there was a lot of time to talk, since there's just a to be announced 3-day notice opponent, and it was no feeling. This was the opponent. I don't get it. So leave a comment down below. Like I said, I do believe Alejandra Jimenez is a talent. You know, when she's get herself in shape, for the most part, she is. She's losing weight. She's getting quick on her feet. Like every fight, she's showing a great progression. But you can tell when her training camps ain't the best. When she's in shape, that girl's quick on her feet. She's throwing some good combinations, crisp power. I want to see someone really test her good. Then to find out what type of, like I said, I see the talent, I see the speed, I see the combinations. I need to see the grit. What grit does Alejandra Jimenez have? Does she have it, or will she fold? That's what I need to see now. This is Mr. A saying thank you for your support. Thank you for your time. Thank you for tuning in for sure. Now, before the show signs off, the question for all you guys is, and ladies, boxing fans and all, what do you think of Alejandra Jimenez's career? Do you think it's been hand fed, spoon fed, weak division? Leave a comment down below. Thank you guys and ladies. Thank you everyone for their time.